Ladies and gentlemen, gather round because I have today's exclusive report on the world's most avoidable scandal, Alyssa and Charles versus self-control. Picture this, a young, exhausted couple, fresh off the battlefield of childbirth. Their beautiful baby girl, Scotty Rose, is exactly 1 month old, all cute cheeks and innocent giggles. Alyssa, queen of postpartum survival, is adjusting to life as mum supreme. Charles, on the other hand, he's plotting. See, when you give Charles a tiny, adorable daughter, he suddenly forgets biology class and family planning altogether. Instead, he turns into Romeo with a diaper bag. Babe, wouldn't it be cute if Scotty had a sibling, like tomorrow? Alyssa, in a haze of hormones and baby wipes, might have mumbled something that sounded like, sure, someday. But to Charles, that was a royal decree to ignore every doctor's advice and jump straight back into procreation mode. So here we are, folks. 1 month postpartum, 2 grown adults whisper yelling in their bathroom about a possible sequel baby, and a narrator, yours truly, absolutely here for the drama. As our romantic masterminds realise they may have done the exact opposite of waiting a bit, panic sets in. Alyssa feels dizzy. Charles breaks out in the kind of cold sweat reserved for high-stakes poker games. What's the next logical step? A covert mission to Walgreens. Their cover story, the truth? They're about to drop $17.99 on a plastic stick that holds the power to ruin, or reboot, their fragile sanity. Alyssa loads Scotty's diaper bag like she's prepping for the apocalypse. 3 diapers, wipes, snacks, emotional support candy, probably. Charles pretends he's calm, but his soul left his body 3 hours ago. In Walgreens, they loiter by the candy aisle like confused teenagers, then dart to the pregnancy test shelf, hoping no distant cousin sees them. Nothing screams, "We messed up again," like making awkward eye contact with your nosy neighbour while you clutch a digital test and a king-size Snickers. Back home, the real suspense begins. I, your humble narrator, would like to point out that this is not their first rodeo. This pair has taken enough pregnancy tests to keep Walgreens in business single-handedly. Alyssa retreats to the bathroom for her ceremonial solo pee-on-a-stick moment. Charles waits outside the door like an anxious puppy, muttering motivational quotes to himself. She emerges, stick face down, tension thicker than their baby's formula. They sit side by side on the couch, eyes flicking between each other and the unassuming test that might just decide the next 2 decades of their life. Meanwhile, Scotty Rose, the tiny queen whose very existence caused this mess, naps in peaceful oblivion. Bless her tiny soul. If you've never sat in dead silence for 5 minutes with your partner, waiting to find out if you accidentally made another human, congratulations, you're smarter than Alyssa and Charles. Finally, they count down. 3, 2, 1, flip. The room explodes. Alyssa gasps. Charles nearly faints. For a split second, they both think they see a faint line, the ghost of baby #2, dancing on that tiny window. Then, plot twist. It's negative. The test says no, no sequel. Not today, Satan. Alyssa bursts into relieved laughter. Charles laughs too, but it's the nervous kind that says. They collapse on each other, half relieved, half low-key disappointed, because deep down they both secretly love chaos. In the aftermath, our heroes do what all couples do after surviving a near-parenting repeat. They blame each other lovingly and immediately swear they'll be more careful next time. Spoiler, they will not. Alyssa wipes tears of relief and vows to see her Dr. Charles's puppy eyes break her again. Charles, meanwhile, daydreams about a big family van, because in his mind this is just a temporary plot twist, not a final no. Scotty Rose, still the only child, gurgles in her sleep, blissfully unaware that she just dodged being promoted to big sister at lightning speed. The diaper bag gets unpacked, the test gets thrown out, and our adorable chaos duo sink back into their cosy couch, debating whether to binge Netflix or just nap, like normal new parents. So what did we learn, dear listeners? Here's your takeaway from this week's saga of Alyssa and Charles. 1 baby's acute. 2 babies make you say 1 more won't hurt way too soon. 3 Walgreens staff will silently judge you, but you do you, boo. 4 If you promise to wait for the love of baby wipes, actually wait. But you know what? Plans are overrated anyway. Life happens, love happens, babies happen, on purpose and by surprise. And with Alyssa and Charles, You can bet this won't be the last time I, your loyal podcast reporter, have to cover a possible baby alert. Until then, hug your kids, hide your test sticks, and if your partner gives you that, just remember, once is an accident, twice is a pattern, and I'll be here to tell the whole world about it. Stay tuned for next time on